you that don't know what IASC is, it's International Association of Skateboard Companies. And our general goals and our mission, our purpose is really to just support skateboarding, to stand up and to issues that are challenging our industry. And it's really to bring the family of skateboarding together, just like tonight. We're excited to be here tonight for the Skateboarding Hall of Fame. We can have a really good night tonight. So you guys gonna get ready for a great night tonight? Okay, good, good. How many people here skateboarded in the 50s? Logan family did, and that's why we're here tonight, to recognize some of the heroes of the past few decades.
Here's Logan, first up.
A uniform, a lot of government loan. I'm worth $1 million.
No one in the history of skateboarding from its very early days has done more for skateboarding or has brought it out of its infant stages into the modern era, from the 60s, from the steel wheel into the clay wheel, into the European wheel, and has done more for skateboarding than my brother.
Thank you, Brian. I'm Bruce Logan. This is my 50th year in skateboarding. I'd like to dedicate this award to our mother, Barbara Logan. She did a lot for the industry and was known as Mother Erskine. I'd like to honor some of our old school pro skaters that were legends in their own and unique way that have passed away. Starting with Mr. Torger Johnson, Bob Moore, Steve Piccolo, Baby Paul Collin, good old Warren Boaster, Jay Sherman from Road Rider Wheels, Bobby Piercy, Danny Bear, Paul Hackett, and Rod Gilbert from Rector Skatewear. The Skateboard Hall of Fame will live on forever. Thank you and God bless.
Where I keep my question and my answer, I got a cool veranda in my subliminal remember.
One of the greatest skateboarders of all time, Tony Alva.
Tony Alva, born 1957, first surfboard in 1968, joined the Z-Boy skateboard team in 1972, started Alva Skateboards in 1977. In 1977, he won the men's overall professional skateboard championships. 1980, formed the infamous Alva Posse, including Christian Hassoy, Ray Barbie, Mark Gonzalez, Dave Duncan, Eddie Radigan, Chris Cook, John Thomas, Jeff Hartzell, Craig Johnson, John Gibson, Bill Danforth, Brett Smith, Jim Murphy. 1999, presented by the X Games, a Lifetime Achievement Award from Tony Hawk. 2000, he received the Legend Award from Transworld Skateboarding Magazine. Tonight, History Hall of Fame right here in person.
Yeah, that's what you get when you mix ego and alcohol. You end up throwing fits on the ground. And I don't get that combination going together too often lately. But you're going to hear a lot of the same names from me as far as like what the Logan family had to say. I just want to say first and foremost to one of my favorite people in this entire universe that we just lost a couple months ago due to just like an act of God. Unfortunately, I want to dedicate my award and everything, you know, that I represent in surfing and skateboarding to a guy that I love. Always gave me unconditional love, never judged me, was always there for me. He was a great surfer, and the skateboarder's name is Andy Kessler. You know, that's where skateboarding has taken me. My life has been nothing but just beautiful experiences that are spontaneous, you know. I started first and foremost as a surfer, and I just wanted to be on Jeff Ho's surf team so bad that I would do anything it took to get on that team, you know. And so I had to be good at something, and I was good at smoking weed, drinking, and skateboarding. So I got on the team. And you know, all that stuff is part of growing up. We had to grow up as kids. We had to do what we had to do to get to where we're at now, you know. Everything that I did back then is what got me here. Skateboarding is something very constructive to me. And what it's given me is it's given me longevity. It's given me longevity in my life, and it's also given me a positive outlook on life. And the bottom line is, I will surf and skate as long as I'm physically capable of doing that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for being skaters. Thank you for being surfers. Thank you for just being here today, supporting this cause, and thank you for the future. Dennis Schufelt, you included. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. So next up, we have another Tony. So Tony can't be with us tonight, but his brother Steve is right here.
So Tony is really disappointed he couldn't be here tonight. He's out on a skateboard tour with Birdhouse. I talked to him this afternoon. He just skated a demo in Boston. That's pretty much the only thing that could have kept him from an event like this. And the only people I think he'd rather be with than you guys are the kids who he's going to be skating for tomorrow.
Come on, little
I wanted to open up with a story. When he was about 18 or 19, this was 87, 88, something like that. There was a contest that Vision put on in Irvine, and it was him and Christian Hosoi, big surprise, in the finals. I'm 12 years older than him, and I'm in the audience with my girlfriend who'd never been to a contest. And she turns to me at one point and says, "What the f*** is this?" Because there were 6,000 kids, he was at the top of the ramp for his last run, and they're all going, "Hug, hug, hug, hug." I remember at that moment thinking, this is just unbelievable. So of course, being the supportive older brother that I am, I went backstage afterwards and I took him aside and I said, "Tony, you know, you might as well just kill yourself right now, because you're never going to experience a moment like that again in your life." Which proves two things: that I'm an asshole and I'm an idiot. Because of course things did get a little bigger than that. So I think he has a little thing here.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Tony here. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I'm actually on tour right now with the Birdhouse team, so still out here living the dream. And to be honest, I can't believe skateboarding has come so far that we have a Hall of Fame. So thanks to IASC and thanks to Skate Lab for hosting that and for creating the whole thing. I'm honored to have been chosen to represent my decade. And also congratulations to all the other inductees: Bruce Logan, Tony Alva, Danny Way, all iconic skaters of the generation. And wow, it's a huge honor to me, and I'm just glad we get to keep doing it. So you guys keep doing it and have fun tonight, and I'll see you around.
Todd Hastings in 1988 came into a Powell Peralta board discussion sales meeting and said, "I've just seen the future of skateboarding. It's Danny Way."
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Danny Way.
Very honored to be here tonight, and 20 years of pro skateboarding for me this year, which, you know, doesn't seem like it was that long ago it started. I was 14 years old when I turned pro. I started skating Del Mar Skatepark when I was 6 years old, and I witnessed all of this stuff, you know, in the 80s and the mid 80s with Tony at Del Mar, and I was the kid learning how to drop in when he was learning 540s, and you know, I was like, wow, I wonder if I, you know, like I'd never even thought for a second that I was ever going to have my name in the same sentence as his, let alone be inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight. So I'm pretty flattered and honored and all of that. So when you quit skateboarding, it's like you're quitting living. So for me, it's pretty much a lifelong commitment, you know. So. Anyways, thank you very much. I'm so thankful. Thank you, everybody.
Danny has another thought.
Yeah, there was someone one of the biggest mentors I've ever had in my life, and he passed away in 1994. And through every generation of skateboarding, there's been, you know, the different people, you know, skateboarders aside, some of the guys, the team managers or the guys that have ran the companies that have also helped pave the way. And his name's Mike Ternansky. And when Powell Peralta was on top in the late 80s, you know, he came at skateboarding in a different way and reinvented, you know, he brought it back to the, you don't need to have these high-dollar videos and, you know, you don't need to have all this glamorous stuff. He brought it back down to the core of skateboarding, and H was the company, and it, you know, it was very successful. And then on to creating Plan B with myself and several other, you know, legendary skateboarders, which still exist. And in tribute to him, Plan B and is still in existence. And my buddy Colin McKay and I both own and run Plan B, and it's in tribute to him. So, anyways, Mike Ternatsky, thank you.